Who's hungry? You guys want to eat? That's a yes. Good morning, everybody. So, woke up not too long ago. It's around 10 a.m. Went to bed fairly late. I was trying to, since I had a late conversation with my brother, wanted to get some stuff done before I went to sleep, and so I already did my, I woke up, I prayed for the day. Now I'm about to do my devotional, crack the word open, and get my day started correctly. I'll eat breakfast after this, and then after breakfast I'll be cleaning up a little bit, cleaning myself up, getting ready for the day. I'll read you guys what I read today. So I'm on chapter 5 for today. So we're on Proverbs chapter 5. Alright, my son, warning against adultery. So basically, just a quick side note of what Proverbs are. It's King Solomon. King Solomon, I believe, he was a king of Israel at one point, and he basically wrote these letters to his son to kind of as like instructions of how to live a good life and how to be a good man, according to, of course, God's laws and God's instructions that God has given King Solomon. So here we go. Warning against adultery. My son, be attentive to my wisdom, incline your heart to my understanding, that you may keep discretion, and your lips may guard knowledge. For the lips of a forbidden woman drip honey, and her speech is smoother than oil. But in the end she is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death. Her feet follow the path of Sheol. She does not ponder the path of her ways, wander, and she does not know it. Path of her life. Her ways wander, and she does not know it. And now, O sons, listen to me, and do not depart from the words of my mouth. Keep your way far from her, and do not go near the door of her house, lest you give your honor to others and your years to the merciless. Lest strangers take their fill of your strength, and your labors go to the house of a foreigner. Sorry, I'm trying to read off my phone, so that's why I'm having difficulties reading this. Let me just try to read on the page. And at the end of your life you will groan when your flesh and body are consumed, and you say, how I hated discipline, and my heart despised reproof. I did not listen to the voice of my teachers, or incline my ear to my instructors. I am on the brink of utter ruin in the assembled congregation. Drink water from your own cistern, flowing water from your own well. Should your springs be scattered abroad, streams of water in the streets, let them be for yourself alone, and not for strangers with you. Let your fountain be blessed, and rejoice in the wife of your youth, a lovely deer, a graceful doe. Let her breast fill you at all times with delight. Be intoxicated always in her love. Why should you be intoxicated, my son? Why should you be intoxicated, my son, with a forbidden woman, and embrace the bosoms of an adulteress? For a woman's ways are before the eyes of the Lord. For a man's ways are before the eyes of the Lord, and he ponders all his paths. The iniquities of the wicked ensnare him, and he is held fast in the cords of his sin. He dies for lack of discipline, and because of his great folly, he is led astray. So basically, quick summary of what all this means is stick to your own well, your own source of water, so to speak. So if you're married, don't go off your path to basically have sex with other women if you're married. Because obviously there's pretty huge consequences to pay if you end up doing that. So we got eggs with American cheese. We got some bacon, and I'm about to eat all this and grub a dub. So I just finished up with going through some things that I needed to do for my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna eat this, and then I'm gonna get to it with the resumes and do my best not to slack off today, because it's tedious work, as I've mentioned before. Tedious work because the way that I do my resume research now compared to as how I used to do it is I make an individual resume for each job that I apply to. I customize it. I don't create like a completely new one every time. I at least, luckily I've been building different resumes, so I'm able to copy some of the wording, some of the things that I use for one resume, and able to customize it around, so it's a lot easier that way. But if you guys excuse me, I'm about to enjoy this and get to it with the resumes. Also, I got this stuff. It's basically ground chili paste. It's pretty good as an alternative to ketchup, which is what I usually douse eggs with and potatoes and whatnot. But I'm doing my best to kind of lay off the sugar and lay off the carbs, as my wife is away. I've left a bunch of lights on over here, and that's what I'm gonna do my best. I've already lost at least 3 pounds in the past week, so doing my best to kind of do a keto style diet. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm gonna get to it. Starting to get real here on Upwork. Going to update my skills and whatnot, so I can try to see if I can get some freelance work at least. Look at that. Who's that man? I don't know, it doesn't look like me though. It's a little difficult when you're trying to take headshots by yourself, because you gotta keep retaking it to kind of focus it in and to make sure that you have the right lighting, the right focus and everything. But luckily I was able to. That was the one right there. But you can see I have the lighting here. That's a pretty nice brightness to your face and stuff. So bought this on, I think, Walmart for $80. So I have this one. I do have an overhead one, but it kind of sucks, and like the pole here is really thin and flimsy, so once I hang it up, it's like hanging on for dear life. And this is a camera that I use for some of my videos on this it's OD, D. It's a 7D Mark dose, and right now I just have a nifty 50, and I have the shotgun Rode mic. But so I'm updating my headshot right now, and been able to kind of pull myself together to start sending out some resumes. And then you saw my breakfast, cleaned up a little bit, still finished a little bit of the dishes from yesterday. It looks a lot better than it did yesterday. Don't you agree? But I'm gonna continue on doing this. Gonna upload this headshot to LinkedIn and whatnot. I have a close friend of my wife and I, invited me to go watch a movie tonight at the church. It's more than likely going to be a Christian film, so I'll probably go do that with him. I gotta follow up with him though, but this is mostly what my day looks like. Right now I clean, I do as much as I can with resumes, I record myself, I do my video stuff, but I'm just doing my best not to get discouraged and trying not to feel, just trying not let my emotions get the best of me, because it does set a toll on you when you keep trying different things and you keep trying some of the same old things that got you a position in the past, and just seeing how it's been taking so long is a little discouraging. But anything with God is possible, and He strengthens me, so luckily I'm keeping it together the best I can. On my way to the church, going to watch the movie. It's called Mully, Mully, M-U-L-L-Y. Basically the story behind it is that I want to say it's someone from either Haiti or from Africa. They basically were abandoned as a child. They grew up to become a multimillionaire, and then they ended up getting rid of, this person, Mully, ends up getting rid of all of their they end up giving away all their money to help out the poor. So it looked like a pretty good movie, so we'll go check that out right now. Good friend of ours named Lonnie, said he's already over there, so I just gotta kind of hurry over. But some big news. So I was in the middle of filling out the whole resume stuff and trying to fill out freelancer information so I can possibly get some freelance work. I received an email from a company that I submitted a resume to. They wanted to see a demo reel as well as my resume and my LinkedIn profile, so I sent that to them. God is good. I would say that this is surprising that there's traffic Friday night on my way to church, but I would be lying. It's not a surprise at all. This is what you get when you live in Southern California and you have to travel everywhere, almost everywhere. To travel almost everywhere, you need to get on the freeway, which means you need to expect at least to be stuck in traffic for 10 minutes. It's beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Just pulling into the church a little late. 7:18. Realistically, it's 7:15, so I'm about 15 minutes late. Why the clock is ahead 3 minutes? Because my wife decided to put it 3 minutes ahead, and she does that with almost every clock that we have in the house too, because she thinks that it helps. Well, maybe it does, but it helps her keep track of time and helps her be more productive. But anyways, that's besides the point. Here, I'm gonna run inside very quick. Hopefully the movie hasn't started, but we shall see. Let's do this. I gotta rock up. Some people don't know how to park. Unless it was me, but it doesn't look like it.
very well. I lived in a small hut together.
Back in his house. So the movie was amazing. It's called Mully, and it was just awesome. So I did not expect to go into it. Well, let's just say I didn't expect what I watched. I was expecting. Sorry, I had to check to see if I'm recording at the right angle here. I expected something completely different, and just the way that this movie panned out was just mind-blowing. But anyways, ran out of space on my phone again and wanted to eat my Taco Bell before I continued on with you guys. I just want to throw out there, by the way, probably not going to do that again in a while because I feel super just sluggish now. So I had 2 loaders, grilled whatever. They're basically burritos, with one with beef, one with chicken, chipotle, and the other with nacho cheese. And then I got their new nacho fries. So good. But definitely not doing it again. So what I was saying about this movie, Mully, I think you guys need to go check it out. It's such a good film. It's just crazy how this guy's life just panned out the way that it did. So I'll give you like a quick synopsis of it. But basically, this kid from Kenya, well, he's a grown man now, but there was this kid in Kenya that one day just woke up and his parents and his brother, his whole family basically just abandoned him, and he was left behind. And so as a kid, nonetheless, in Kenya, and he just tells the story of how he started off there in poverty and then abandoned to working, to building his own business, to becoming a multi-millionaire in Kenya, and then just I'm not gonna spoil it, but just go watch it. It's such a good movie. But then my wife went to go see the new Black Panther movie. She said it was really good, so I'm looking forward to going to watch that. You know, Marvel has been just freaking been killing it, man, with the movies. It's just, it kind of sucks though that they have been, because now I don't really trust any other company that are coming out with movies, you know. At least with them I know what to expect, what I'm getting myself into. As for these other movies that are coming out, it's just kind of just pointless now just watching them. But Mully, please go do yourself a favor, go watch that movie. So that was my day for today. I didn't really get to work on my own things as much as I wanted to, but I got an opportunity, and that's all that matters right now. Is that I've been knocking, the door has been answered, I took action, I created a demo reel of my video editing, I sent it out to them along with my LinkedIn profile, and now we just gotta wait and see. We gotta wait and see what happens, but it sounds like a really good opportunity. And as I mentioned before, I'm kind of changing careers from the online marketing aspect to more video production aspect of things, because it's been a passion of mine for a while with the whole video production ever since high school. So we'll see what happens. You know, I'll be praying about it. I'll ask you guys as well to pray about that, and family and friends and whatnot. But it's a funny thing of what happens when I'm not gonna say funny, but it's just amazing. It's a blessing to see what some hard work, faith, and most importantly faith in God, like what those 3 things like have. Hi Tango. So this is my cat Tango. He just wants to say hi. He usually does this. I don't know why. And I think he just wants me to pet him, which I end up doing, and then he ends up rubbing himself up against my desk. But anyways, before I get started, I'm going to try to keep this very short. Then my phone keeps acting up, saying that I don't have enough space to record, so I'm going to leave it at that. Good day overall. Look forward to tomorrow. And most importantly, looking forward to Monday to see what happens with the whole this job opportunity that came up for being a video editor. So let's see what happens, Lord willing. I'll be starting there soon. Gotta call my wife right now and edit this as well. So thank you guys. Make sure to subscribe because I'll be making these every day as long as I can, and really hope that you guys are getting something of value out of this, whether it's something that I say, something that I do, whatever. But catch you guys tomorrow. Good night.